we are going to talk about how both these gentlemen didn't really need a lot of special features and appearances on both their projects. They really did basically handle the bulk of all the rhyming, which is a lot, especially when you're talking about two gentlemen that, you know, get really, really, you know, intricate with their pen game. So with that being said, round number 3, best feature track. Let's talk about the Realness's contribution. I don't even know, I want to say this proper, like with Dunn and Kiko, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know, so I know, don't test me, Triple C. You gotta pat me on the back, brother. I already know. Dunn and Kiko, you know what I'm saying? Going up against Bumpy Bring It Home, featuring your man Billy Dan's other half of MOP. It's ironic because we've always kind of had like an MOP, Mobb Deep kind of battle mentality here on EVR. And half each going up against each other in this battle.
They meet again.
Let's get that artwork going right here as well. MOP versus Mobb Deep. We got that battle. You know what I'm saying? Check it out right here. If you want to know who won, I'm not going to tell you. You got to go and check it out. Link in the description. But let's talk about it. Dunn and Kiko going up against Bumpy Bring It Home. Let's hear a little bit of both artists on each song. Havoc on the beat.
Use a notebook crook with loose leaf beef. A backseat criminal who passed the heat to somebody that blast the heat. Man, it sound bad on the pad. What happened in the street? A villain on the vinyl, an analog outlaw. A lot of gats on your DAC, tape southpaw. You thuggin' when the mic's plugged in. Walking through the speakers like you got no sense. You wild on the 2-inch, got your platinum plaques to prove it. Your music's been around the world moving, and it come right back around to the ground on it. Now it's time to face your opponent. Infamous, cling to this real shit. Stuck where we started at, fuck that. Not because I have to, we want to. I love this shit. The raw's what I live for. To hear the sound of the crowd roar for more. To see the niggas that can't pay rush the door. Wailing on the dance floor. When they song come on, swinging they fists, ready for war. But it's a different type of effect. It's not violence, it just trans by the advance. Trained by the sound bank, put under the drum. Numbed off of our shit. Now who you rockin' with, them or us? Deep love or cheap lust? QB or bust? Infamous till we pass on. You laughing at the wrong shit, I take action. Defend my confidence, nigga. I write bombs that'll shatter your ambitions of being top dog as we move through the stage fall. I need the bass more so I can taste it and make y'all go AWOL and lose it. Say no more, brace yourself, nigga, it's on.
Yo, back up, yo. Who tell you telling? Are you frail or felon? Was you making sales or watching niggas selling? You exploit niggas' lives in your rhymes and then avoid them. You never felt the moisture in the air of cold boiling. You never felt the razor scraping your plate, your hands aching, yet you keep chopping cause it's paper to make. You never felt the power of invincibility, clutching a gun like fucking thunder's him on me. At your best, you was a hand to hand, no more than 3 grams. What the fuck you know about a key, man? You never hustled. Let's get it right, my nigga. Why would've stuck you? Stop dry snitching in your rhymes. Listen, what you trying to do? Help the guys in blue and Dyke done, so that could be another rhyme for you. You a parasite. You never had a life, so you throw other niggas' lives in your pad at night. It's clever when you write it, spoken well for a dude who never been indicted. You know the deal, motherfucker. The real make the fake niggas kneel and lose appetites when you chase niggas still. My rhymes are what it takes to get a deal and make it real. I'm like Big, you can't replace the skill. I lace the ill like cocaine and Scarface's grill. Your motherfucker flow is basic, chill. I'm Cormega, raw forever. Y'all niggas know my steez, I'm rapping for Queens. You minor league, I'm big time like Mark McGuire did. Your whole team is pussy. When I squeeze, vaginas bleed. My lyrics stay official. I bagged up coke on dishes made of crystal. Your niggas, they will miss you. My nickel plated pistol. Got 16 shots, you could take them with you. To the coffin or DA's office surgery. Nurses screaming we lost him. Like suddenly divorced him. Fuck it, it cost him. If you want beef, say no more. Brace your death. Nigga is on, we spray 4-4, bitch.
Hey yo, turn the music up some more in the headphones for me.
Check it out. Come on. Yeah. You ready?
Bumpy Knuckles, baby. Sing this out to my niggas. All them hardcore street corner wilders. It's Freddie Fox, baby. That's right. Diamond D, baby. Whoever thought that I be Mr. Lyrical, flows nice like sunsets on the Rio Grande. Pointing at the sisters, checking out their can. My lyrical ability keeps them real niggas that listen to hip hop feeling me. I keep it underground, sounds of Pump China. Even in Japan, they know I'm the Otaku. Spit every verse like it's my last one. Slow ones, fast ones. I blast past them, slow gas ones. See, I don't think no niggas nicer than me. I'm not conceited, that's how I read it. These niggas need it. I dissect your verses like science class frauds. I see your rap records and swine like hogs. Now cypher, it's like turning down Janet for Michelle Pfeiffer. See, Freddie Fox ain't with that. My shit is hotter than cayenne pepper, the mic wrecker, the lethal weapon. I keep you hot stepping. It's not my fault that niggas listen to me and wanna rob shit, cause I do my motherfucking job, kid. If you a thug, then you recognize what you see before you. Eyes and ears since Freddie Fox is here. I've been laying it, doing it, saying it, rolling by my motherfucking self with my burner cock slaying it. And I ain't seen nothing that can make me believe there's a nigga rapping live than me. You feel me?
Class of your own. Bumpy's in the zone. Leave Bumpy alone. Bumpy get it on. Bumpy spit chrome. Bumpy on the throne. Now, Bumpy bring it home. You in the class of your own. Bumpy's in the zone. Leave Bumpy alone. Bumpy get it on. Bumpy spit chrome. Bumpy on the throne. Now, Bumpy bring it home.
Watches and alligator shoes. When niggas thought devil jeans was the big news. I had 50 miles on my brand new Benz in '89. When you wanted me to critique your rhyme, it just was alright. Niggas brought rappers to me for approval. Now I give you 16 bars for removal. I put rollies, riding around in tagged up stories. I keep it truth like the Holy Quran. Here's the game plan, ambush, best attack, hit off my man. I make you niggas listen to some lyrical shit, some miracle shit, some empirical shit. Now I'm in flip mode. I got my gun in your brain and make you run your chain. Bumpy plays no games. It's all real here. Can't get my gun in the club. I keep it real near. I'm harder than a bulletproof vest wrapped around a steel pole. Send chills all through your body like real soul. James Brown all the meters. I'm gunning for you, no talent, rap style eaters. When Diamond D blessed me, I had to come rugged or unplug it. Only true thugs can fuck it.
You in the class of your own. Bumpy's in the zone. Leave Bumpy alone. Bumpy get it on. Bumpy spit drones. Bumpy on the throne. Now, Bumpy bring it home.
Bumpy, bring it home. Here you go. We got the voting booth up in the chat room. Everybody in the chat, go ahead, leave your vote in there because we're gonna find out what you guys thought of this particular round. Best feature track. We're talking about the realness going up against industry shakedown. Again, respectfully, if you're not paying attention, that means Cormega versus Bumpy Knuckles. Two real street dudes making real street music, making fire songs. Let's be clear, that was Mobb Deep in total on that song. You have Havoc on the beat, Prodigy on the feature, Cormega on the verse. You then have Diamond D producing a song with half a MOP, shout out to Billy Danz. And again, Freddie Fox on top of that pause. Like, I mean, this is a crazy round. Make sure you choose carefully in the voting booth. Make sure you choose carefully in the comment section. I ask all you guys first, who do you got? And I'm gonna start with my man, DJ Hobo. Who do you got first, sir? Best feature track, Under Kicko going up against Bumpy Bring It Home.
I still have a few things to say. Just want to point out, first of all, did you see the difference in vocal tone between Danz and Freddie Fox? You could hear that Danz was yelling in the mic. Freddie Fox was just talking. To my earlier point.
Yeah, I mean, on this particular song, he knew his place. You know, he was like, it's like big with the bone flow. He was like, I'm gonna do my thing, but I'm not gonna go past a quick 16. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not talking about the length of rhyme. I'm just saying his vocal tone was classic Billy Danz, which is sometimes a little too much, in my personal opinion. Respectfully.
Was that too much though for that hook?
No, that wasn't.
Okay.
Well, respectfully, it was only half of MOP, so maybe you're just good for like half of an MOP.
Maybe.
You know?
Who knows? And then I just want to point out on this Cormega track, man, they were really going at Nas heavy on this song, man. Heavy, both of them.
on the album. Cormega was getting at him
Yeah,
heavy on
Cormega
the
was going at
album.
him on the album, yeah. But on this song especially, they were really, both of them were going at Nas heavy. I think I don't know. I don't know how many people remember that beef, but I remember that beef pretty well.
Yes, people remember the beef.
And they were going on. But with all that said, very rarely do I vote against Prodigy. So I'm going with Cormega and Prodigy on this one.
Gun and Kiko, aye! Got the first vote in already. DJ Hobo siding with the with the realness from Cormega. Let's keep it pushing. My man Triple C, gun bar extraordinaire, our expert gun bar panel expert, sir. Both songs here, obviously heavy in gun bar activity. We have the infamous Rest in Peace Prodigy with an appearance, Havoc on the beat, and then we got Diamond D, the Magnificent, obviously, with a guest half appearance at MOP. We're talking about Billy Danz. Who do you got, sir?
I gotta say, I do like the Bumpy track, but I love Thuns and Kiko.
Hey!
Can't go wrong. Every time Mega does something with Mobb Deep, it's all good. It's always
You like the Queensbridge connect. You like the Queensbridge established connection, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
They sound good together.
Fair enough.
Queensbridge all day.
Yeah. Let's talk to Cool Breeze. Cool Breeze, both songs fire, both songs with features, both songs with fire producers. Who do you got?
It's a tough round, but I'm gotta go with the Cormega one. Dun and Kiko.
Oh shit!
I like that Bumpy Knuckles though, man. That joke was hard. Pause.
Yeah, that's Diamond D, and we gotta give Diamond D his flies every single time. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Billy Danz is definitely fire as well. I mean, he's but he definitely. I believe he's got solo albums as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go, Charlotte. Make sure you look that up on your streaming platforms. Let's keep moving forward. Scandalous, aka Baba Midi.
Yo.
You know the question. Don and Kiko against Bumpy Bring It Home.
Both tough. And I actually really like that Diamond D joint, man. I like that beat, on that. But Thun and Kiko, man, is something special. It's definitely the representation of how when Queensbridge is unified and gets together, they make classics. And it's just a classic Mobb Deep sound with Havoc on it. And I mean, when P is spitting, man, you gotta salute P every time, man. I mean, I don't know of many Mobb Deep or solo appearances by P that I don't like. Like, I can't really think of many records from Prodigy that I don't like. You know what I mean? With that said, I'm voting for Cormega.
Got it. In the books. Got one more vote to go. I say Ike, technically, just in terms of the math, the way it's leaning, it doesn't really matter, but I'm curious because both songs are fire, both producers are legends. Who do you got?
Both records are fire. It definitely is different for Cormega. Me not being a Cormega fan, it's different hearing him rhyme with Prodigy. I don't put this on the level of Killer's Theme, or I can't think of the solo track that the feature that he was on Prodigy's HNIC album. But that was another one that was really fire. But I'm going with the Bumpy Knuckles. I think it was just an overall doper track, and I had asked Hobo when he was talking if Billy Danz or the screaming was too much, because I actually think that it was kind of perfect. Like, it was exactly how loud he needed to scream to match the energy of Bumpy Knuckles. And I'm telling you, like, Bumpy's that guy. He really do swing them fists. You know what I mean? But
that's why we see you voting him all night. You're scared. I mean, you're supporting bring the home team.
Yeah. First off, ain't nobody scared. I don't get lost. There isn't a bridge.
First of all, I would be careful how you relate. I would be careful how you answer the next set of questions.
Then secondly,
listen, it's not my fault that Long Island has its own trick. You know what I'm saying? Yours is, Bumpy Knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
if you're playing his records because you want to, not because he's making you. You know what I'm saying?
L.I. all day, baby. Bumpy's
all
my
day.
man.
Hey,
Shout out to Bumpy.
We support Bumpy all day. We're not gonna let you slouch. We're not gonna let you slouch. Ike going
Nah, we don't do the fake. We just gonna co-sign you because you're from here, even though that we feel like you need to get your skills up. You know what I mean? We don't do that because I know anybody from Queens, you're jumping on their side whether he's trash or not.
I think you're not respecting Freddie Fox's sort of influence.
I just want to point out that
right now.
I just want to point out that the views of Jules DJ do not reflect those of the entire East Beats and Rhyme family. So,
Thank you very much,
should
DJ
you
Hobo.
happen to be watching this, Mr. Knuckles,
Just the founding members. Just the
Shout out to
founding
my-
members.
please know
Shout out to my man.
Jules does not speak for all of us.
Shout out to my man Bumpy Nut, man. Shout out to my man Bumpy Nut. I'll tell you, I got a funny story, man. I got a funny story at the end of the show.
Did you say Ike's voice kind of quivered for a second because he was?
Whoa.
Listen. Hold on a second.
I saw how eager he was to want to vote.
Hold
just
on
to
a
make sure.
second.
Noted. I voted for you, boss. I voted for you, boss.
To your voice, Ike.
Hold on a second. I hold it down. I hold it down for the super heavy featherweights. You know what I mean? I weigh a buck nothing. I ain't scared of shit. I'll tell you that now, right? That's first and foremost. That's why I find it entertaining watching Jules meander the way that he does, try to incite me the way that he tries to incite. You know, it is hilarious.
For all these big words, you know, again, they just sound very, very aggressive.
You see this guy? You see this guy? You see this guy? Are you working on an Emmy?
They sound very like, I'm not gonna lie to you, they sound the kind of words that come with a lot of like collar grab. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
before
you see there's no wrinkles, you know what I'm saying? So I would appreciate you digitally put your hands down. You know what I mean?
Before I let your nonsense just totally disregard all of my thoughts, I did want to say, because we were talking about how Cormega and P were really getting at Nas on the record, and I'm not sitting here saying I'm around nature every day and this, that, and third, but you know, I've traveled and done a little time and whatever with Nate. So Nate's my guy, and I have never once heard him say anything bad about Nas. You know what I'm saying? And there's one time it was me, him, shout out to my dude Shah Stud, Hostage Media. It was me, him, and Nate smoking blunts for like 4 hours back to back in Atlanta. You know what I mean? And never once have I heard Nate say anything about Nas. And I've known Nate for probably like a good 10 years now, if I think about it, 8-9 years. And I've never heard him. So it is wild hearing how much Cormega and P were saying things about Nas, and yeah, I'm nobody. I'm Ike Infamous. I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? So when I'm around nature and Nate's, we just kicking it, and Nate's telling me different stories and shit like that, and you realize and seeing the love that he gets where he goes, and he's respected by the legends and the upcomers and everything like that. And never once have I heard him say anything bad about Nas. Shout out to my dude Nate.
Shout out to Nate. Let's go ahead and wrap up round number 3. We decided to call it the best feature track with Thun and Get Go featuring Prodigy, produced by Havoc, going up against Bumpy Bring It Home, produced by Diamond D, featuring Billy Danzini, formerly, right, of MOP. Not formerly MOP, but former name, half of MOP. And while it wasn't one-sided, it was definitely heavily sided. Thun and Get Go take the win for best feature track, putting Cormega finally up on the scoreboard.